Let me say this clearly. If you are listening to this today, God has chosen you to be a follower of Him through Jesus Christ. He has already chosen you to become a disciple of Christ. It's only a question of time, how long it will take for you to surrender. Because God will make sure that all your idols, all your false gods, all those things that you have put in front of Him and put Him second, He will destroy every single one of them. It's a question of time where everything you try will fail. Why? Because He loves you. We saw how He did this in the book of Exodus. We've been looking at the book of Exodus about how the people of Israel were set free from Egypt and went to worship God in the desert. And God brought plagues. Each one of the plagues represents one of the gods that they were worshiping. First, the Nile River, which they worshipped as a source of water and food for their crops and for their animals. And they said the gods are protecting the Nile River. He turned it into blood. Then He brought a plague of frogs. Why frogs? Well, because they worshipped a statue that was human with the head of a frog. You see the craziness? So God destroyed that as well. And He made the plague of frogs in such a way that it came and destroyed all the crops. So what they worshiped destroyed their own livestock, destroyed their own crops. And they could not kill the frogs. Why? Because they worshiped the frogs. You see the craziness? So God will make sure that one by one, every one of the things that you are worshiping, if it is not Jesus Christ, if it is not Him as the Creator, He will make sure that you see shame and destruction and confusion. This is actually in Isaiah chapter 42 verse 17, where God says that all those who are worshiping statues and idols and man-made things and even creation will be brought to shame, will be brought to confusion. This is the truth about Jesus Christ. You cannot follow Christ and other gods because they are both going opposite directions. How can you follow two people or two faiths going opposite directions? You cannot. You gotta choose one or the other. And Christ is saying today to you, choose me, because I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. If you want to know more about this teaching, about how God destroys every single one of the gods, the small gods, the false gods, the things you put your hope in on purpose so that you will see His power, go to karmatochrist.com and look for this teaching, which is titled, Christ Will Destroy Your Gods and Idols. God bless you.